take it from this social media expert. Email should be the most important part of your marketing. If you're worried about algorithms or the TikTok ban because you're putting all your marketing eggs into social media, you need to start working on your email marketing. Let me explain to you. In social media, we work really hard to grow followers. I know sometimes it's hard. We depend on algorithms. We depend on other people's habits of how often they use the platform, how much they engage with your content to know how much of your content they're going to see. Let's dive into the 3 reasons why you really need to work on your email marketing and how it's superior to social media when it comes to market your business. So the first one is that you own your contacts. On social media, we work so hard to get followers. It's really hard to grow accounts right now. And what happens is that if there's a TikTok ban or if there's an Instagram glitch or if your account gets banned, those contacts go away. We don't have their email addresses. We don't have their names or where to find them if we are only connected with them in social media. Now, on your email, you don't depend on a platform that you don't own. Email, you have their contacts, you have their names, you have their emails. And if you decide to switch to a different platform, you download your email and you're taking that with you. And this other benefit of email marketing that I'm sure you're going to like is that there are no algorithms. You will be in people's inbox by the time the order of arrival there. So if you put a email out at 9 a.m. At 9 a.m., you're going to show up on this person's inbox. It's not going to be at 10 p.m. the next day. It's not going to be at 9:05. It's going to be at 9 a.m. So even though there is still a chance with email marketing that you can land on people's junk, once they engage with you one time, you're always going to land on their inbox. And that's such another beautiful advantage of email marketing, why it makes it so effective in your business. Of course, you shouldn't forget about backing up your email list every so often. I recommend that you have a recurring task every beginning of the month. So you just back up your email contacts and save them in a safe space on your Google Drive or on your computer because email platforms can also glitch. So unless you back up their email list, you could also lose it. Another reason why email marketing should be your focus and it's so much better than social media for your business is because the conversion rates in emails are so much higher than social media. And again, we are depending on algorithms, we're depending on people looking at your content and on other thousands of accounts at the same moment. And that's why in emails, people are focused on only looking at yours. When they open your email, there's not other things scrolling through their screen. They're only looking at your email, and you're much more likely to be able to explain to them the benefits of what you provide because you have more space for text. You're able to put multiple images, and you also can have that big button there where they can click and go directly to your sales page. Industry standards are usually that conversion rates for emails for a campaign would be 3 to 6% of your email list. What we have seen ourselves, and for the thousands of people that use our templates that we have data from, they usually see less than 1% of conversion of followers on Instagram for the same campaign. In my business, for example, our email list we have is 1/3 of the size of the amount of followers we have on Instagram. And yet we sell at least twice as much on our emails than we do on Instagram, because on Instagram, everybody's distracted. They're going to see that trending audio, then they're going to see what other accounts are posting, and then they're going to go to stories and they're going to DM their bestie. In emails, people are focused only on your content. So now that we covered the importance of email marketing and why it's so beneficial for you, especially as compared to social media, let's talk about how you can get started, because I know the vast majority of business owners are on social media. They are doing their Instagram posts. Maybe they're even on TikTok, but they are not being consistent with their emails. And sometimes it just feels a little intimidating and it's kind of hard to get started. And what am I even going to email about? I don't think I have anything to say. So let me break it down for you in a way that is simple. So the first part, you're going to need to start your email list if you don't have one yet. You're going to select a platform. I highly recommend Flowdesk. It's the best platform for beginners and also very, very easy to create your emails with their beautiful and simple templates. You'll sign up for this platform, and then you're going to create your first freebie. And what is a freebie? We call it a lead magnet. That's something that you're going to give people for free in exchange for them to join your email list. So if you're creating your first lead magnet and you don't have any yet, I'm going to have you start small. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to your social content and you're going to go to your carousel that had the most saves. Once you see which carousel that has the most saves, it's probably going to be an educational carousel that has a multi-step advice, ideas, checklist, whatever that is. You're going to turn that into a freebie. So each page of your carousel would be one part of the topic of your freebie. You can take a carousel and turn that into a checklist. You can get a carousel and turn that into a short free class or even like a downloadable guide. So that's a very easy way to start with something that you already know that your audience finds valuable. And if you already have some of the freebies, I highly recommend you create more and you're always rotating them. And one thing that has been very successful for us as far as growing our list are freebies that are time sensitive. So let's say it's the beginning of the year and your audience has some steps or some things that are helpful for them to do in the beginning of the year. Create a freebie that helps them do that. Or same thing, like in the summer or before vacation or whatever that time is, or tied to a specific holiday. Those things are great because people are not going to wait and be like, oh, I'll get that later. They need that now. And you're going to get a lot more signups than you would for something that they can get all year long. I do not recommend that you give people discounts to join your email list because it's going to make the amount of people who join very, very small. So you are getting people to your email list so you can nurture them and convert them into buyers. However, if you're giving people a discount and say, hey, join my email list, you get 20% off. Unless you're this brand that is super popular, you already have a lot of people paying for it, you're not going to get a lot of people because the only people you're going to get are the people that are ready to buy from you right now. That'll make it not as effective as something free that people can all get and get on your email list. So you're intimidated and you don't even know, like, what do I even write in my emails? What would people want to hear from me? I recommend it to make it easy for yourself to start. So the first thing you're going to create is a welcome email. So for anyone who joins your email list, they get this email automatically from you where you're going to say, you remind them why they're in their list and you're going to tell a little bit about you, say all the good things you do, all the good things you're going to provide in your emails to them and why they should stay on your list. And you thank them for being there and maybe even send them to one piece of content that is valuable and you think they're going to enjoy. That could be a link from your blog or your social media posts. Another easy email that you can do that is high value would be to give them another freebie. Why would I give it to them if they're already there? Because you want them to stay. So give value to them so they enjoy being in your email list. And it's a little bit of a trade. They know that you're going to be promoting your business, that they're going to be there to listen to it, but also they're getting something even if they're not interested in the thing you're selling at that moment. So just give them something. Say, hey, for being here, we wanted to share with you. We thought maybe because you got this other freebie, you like this one. Don't call them freebies. Say because you like our guides to do this and that. We thought it would be super helpful for you to watch this 15-minute video class about something. This is just an example, but every so often, give them something new. Another thing that you could do would be go to your social media posts again and go see the ones that had the most saves or comments. And then make that into an email. Take your caption. Your caption might be your whole email. You might just have to tweak one thing or another. Or if you have a carousel, again, the same way that you were able to transform a carousel into a freebie, you're able to transform an idea of a carousel into an email. A blog post, transform that into an email. If you go to your website and you see which blog post had the most views, the most searches, transform that into an email. Another one would be to share an exclusive offer. So they're already in your email list. They are interested in your business. That's a good time to share a special offer or a discount code because they're already there. They're already interested and you're not asking them for anything in return. I highly recommend Flowdesk. It's the best platform for beginners and also very, very easy to create your emails with their beautiful and simple templates. I have a link where you can start for free. You get a 30-day trial and then you can get 50% off your whole first year if you decide to sign up.